So if you guys want yourself an AFK mob farm that gives you tons upon tons of drops, like this farm right here, as we'll see in just 1 second, they will all start falling out of that funnel. That gives you tons upon tons of drops, like I said. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the very end of the video to see how we build up this super cool and super simple AFK mob farm. So hello there everyone, welcome back to another video. As you guys could tell by that intro right there, in today's video we're going to be building ourselves up an AFK mob farm. But yeah, let's not waste too much time on it. If you guys want to build this, I would recommend building it in an ocean, or at least make an area that you can light up a vast majority around it so that the mob cap isn't taken up by guys on the ground, rather than having spawn up in the thing. So yeah, that's why I say deep ocean or some kind of ocean, because obviously nothing can really spawn in the ocean at all. Or if you have just a giant flat area that's just filled with torches and all lit up so no mobs can spawn, that will work as well. But anyways, let's just get straight into the materials for this build. We're gonna need ourselves 8 fence gates, 9 dispensers, 8 observers, 3 redstone dust, 27 hoppers, 1 lever, 1 redstone comparator, 24 redstone repeaters, 6 chests, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water buckets, 4 normal buckets, and then we need ourselves about a stack or so of scaffolding just to make our top platform that we AFK at. And then in terms of blocks, we're going to need about 11 blocks of just normal, any kind of blocks, solid blocks, your building blocks. And then we need ourselves 30 stacks of slabs, because as you guys see, everything is pretty much built out of slabs. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get straight into it. The first thing we're going to do is grab ourselves our chests. We're just going to go to the ground. We're just going to place these chests all on top of one another, just like this, that we have ourselves all 6 of our chests stacked up. Then we're just going to come to the side of it, placing our hoppers going into each of the chests, just like that. Then after we do that, we're going to come to this top hopper right here. We're going to place 4 more hoppers coming out of this. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're just going to place 2 hoppers on either side of this, so that we have ourselves a nice 5x5 platform. So as you see, just 2 hoppers. Funnel these all to the center. Then we come to the opposite side, do the same exact thing with 2 hoppers all throughout here. And as you guys see, we have ourselves a nice 5x5 hopper platform where we will be collecting all of our mob drops at. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come to this hopper right here in the middle of our hopper line, and we're going to grab ourselves our blocks. We're going to go ahead and build up a total of 30 blocks upwards from this spot. So right now, just looking at my Y coordinate, it is 59 right here. So 60, 70, 80. We're going to go to Y equals 89, which is 30 blocks up from this center. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now that we just built ourselves up 30 blocks from where our hoppers were just at, we're going to make ourselves a nice little 5x5 platform, which is very simple. Just 2 blocks in each direction from the middle block. And then we go and fill it all in. So we have ourselves a nice little 5x5 platform. And then once we have our 5x5 platform, we're going to grab ourselves some fence gates. We're going to place them facing just like this right here, not like that, just like this. So we have 3, 3, and then 1's in the middle. Then we're going to go ahead and open every single one of these fence gates, just like so. Now what we can do is these blocks right here, we're going to break all of these ones out that are below the fence gate, just like so. And now what we're going to do is grab our building blocks once again, and we're going to go ahead and extend out 10 blocks on each side. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do the same exact thing here on this side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to do the same exact thing over here and on that side right there. And alright, so we have our little lines that we just built out, and now what we have to do is we need to make this be 5 blocks wide, each one of these things. So all we're going to do is just extend these out so that all of these 10 block wide little platform lines that we just built are 5 blocks wide, which should be equal with the platform, as you guys will see once I finish this one up right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide, and we have to do this for the other 3 sides as well. Alright, so the next step after we have our 4 platforms like this, what we need to do is grab ourselves some more blocks, and we're going to just make ourselves kind of a diagonal kind of platform, just like this, that it looks like this. I will go ahead and give you guys another demonstration here on the other side, but it should line up evenly so that there's exactly 1 block left and it looks perfectly smooth like this. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Come right here. We're not going to place it on this first one, but on this one right here. And then we're going to go to the inside, outside, inside, outside, and just do this all the way down to this side again. As you guys will see, it will line up perfectly just like that once again. And we're going to go ahead and do this again for this side right here. And so after we do that, it should look something like this. And then all we're going to do is fill in all of these holes right here with some blocks. Then once we go ahead and fill in our platform like we just did, all we're going to do is come to the edge here. We're going to build up 1, 2 blocks and then put a slab on top. And we're just going to go ahead and do this for this whole entire edge way around, just 2 normal solid blocks. And then on top of those solid blocks, we're just going to place down 1 half slab, just like so. Then after we go ahead and build up our wall like we just did right there, we're going to come again to the inside and grab ourselves our solid blocks, because what we need to do is we need to place 2 blocks along every one of these edges, just like so. So we're just going to place 2 blocks all throughout here, all throughout here, all throughout here. And again, that right there is going to count as 2 blocks. So again, just 2 blocks this whole way around. And I will show you guys what it's going to look like once we are done with that. Then after we go ahead and do that, all we're going to do is grab ourselves our water buckets, and we're just going to place 1 water bucket along the backs of all of these blocks that we just placed in, just like so. And as you guys will see in a second, I accidentally placed one there. Don't do that. You just want them along all the backs, and as you guys will see, it should all flow perfectly to the center as you place in more of these water buckets. I would recommend making yourself an infinite water source if you're doing this in survival, just to make it a little bit easier for you to do. Then after we do that, all we're going to do is build up our center piece right here, that the little tower that you built up originally. It's going to look like this, and we're going to just go 1 block above these fence gates, and then on top of that, we're going to place ourselves a dispenser facing upwards. And then after we do that, we're going to grab ourselves our half slabs, because we're going to go ahead and place half slabs on the tops of this dispenser. We're going to place them 7 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks in each and every direction, because as you guys can guess, we are making a platform for our mobs to spawn in. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. As you guys can see, we're also going to do it right there and right there on either side. And then after we do that, we're going to do something very similar to what we just did right here. We're going to grab ourselves our diagonal kind of lines, and again, we're not going to start on this top one. We're going to start on the one below it like this. We're just going to go like there, inside, outside, inside, outside, just like this. And then again, it should equal perfectly until there's just one left like that. I will show you guys again. Start on this block right here, and then just alternate on the inside just like so, and it will equal and look something like that. Now all I'm going to do is copy this thing right here, right there on that side as well. And then I'm sure, as you guys could guess, all we're going to do is fill in all of this with some slabs as well. And alright, so in order to build the next platform of this, pay attention, because you're probably going to repeat this a handful of times. All we're going to do is grab our normal blocks. We're going to place 1, 2 blocks on that dispenser right there. We're going to place a dispenser again facing upwards on those blocks right there. Destroy these 2 blocks, and then we need to place ourselves an observer facing downwards. Not like that. We need the arrow, as you can see, to be facing down towards that dispenser right there, just like so. And then all we're going to do is copy the same exact platform that we have down here, right here up on this level, just like so. And alright, so there we go. I just finished building the second platform, and now this is considered having 1, 2 platforms. I recommend building 8 platforms, but you can build less if you want, or you can build more if you'd like to. But I'm just going to go ahead and build up 8 of these platforms right here. And as you guys saw, it's literally just the same exact thing. You build your next platform. It's the same thing where you place down 1, 2 blocks, a dispenser on top of that one, destroy these 2, and then observe it facing downwards. Make sure it's facing downwards like that, and then all I would do is the same exact thing I did for this one, and just start placing slabs up here and building up another platform. So I'll go ahead and let you guys do that, because that will probably take a while, but that is like the main chunk of how to build this farm. And alright, so I just got done building ourselves up our 8 platforms. So as you guys can see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 platforms. All of them have their observers and whatnot in it. So now all we need to do is build ourselves a giant roof on this place, so that way all the mobs can spawn in there. So now watch closely on all I'm going to do. Place 1 block on top of this, 1 block on top of this, and then our dispenser once again, destroy the bottom 2, observer, you know, the same as that way we built up all those platforms. Now what we need to do is grab our slabs once again, and these slabs, we have to place these on the bottom half of this dispenser. So that means this block bottom right here, right? That's the bottom, that's the bottom, that's the top, that's the bottom. We need to place them on the bottom half, and we need to place out 21 going in this direction. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 in that direction. And as you guys can guess, we're going to do that for all of these sizes, built out by 21 half slabs. And after we go ahead and build out ourselves 21 slabs in each direction, it's going to look like this. And then all we're going to do is the same exact thing we've been doing this whole farm, is we're just going to come here and make a diagonal. Once again, just connect this diagonal set of blocks to the other half, as you guys will see. What it's going to look like after I am done, almost there. It's going to look just like this, as you see, exactly 1 block hanging off the edges. And so yeah, now all I'm going to do is repeat that for all 4 of these sides. And alright, so this is what that diagonal setup looks like that we just put in. And then as you guys can probably guess, all we are going to do is fill all of these blocks in once again with our half slabs. And alright, so we just finished placing in our platform. It's going to look something like this, a giant platform. As you can see, tons of guys are already spawning, and that is some kind of light glitch. Just ignore that, they can still spawn. But now what we need to do is hook up ourselves a redstone clock system, so that way all of this water and stuff that we are about to place in will activate. So all I'm going to do is come to this top part where this dispenser is at. When they come to the right, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks. Then we go to the left side and place down 7 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we come to the right side of this and just place down a whole line of slabs once again, going to this back side right here. Now all we're going to do is place 1 block right here, a lever on the face of that, a redstone comparator coming out from that, and we're going to go ahead and right click on it so that it turns on, so that little light's on. Then now we're just going to place ourselves a bunch of redstone repeaters even on top of this dispenser all throughout here. Once we get to the end, 1, 2 redstone dust. And we'll do the same thing on the way back, just redstone repeaters all throughout here, just like so. And then we're going to connect our redstone dust to it, that right there. And now all of these repeaters, we're going to go and put all these repeaters on 4 ticks, which means the very last little notch for them to be set on. So okay, all of these need to go down to 4 ticks. And then just to test and see if it works, if you flick the lever, all these just slowly start going all up. As you can see, the water's all being dispensed. If there was water in there, we can go ahead and turn it off for now, because right now what we need to do is I'm just going to give myself some night vision so that way I can see down here. What we're going to do is this top little dispenser right here, I'm going to go ahead and throw a water bucket in this. And then the one below it, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place a bucket of water, not like in it, but I'll show you what I mean. Take a bucket of water, and we're just going to go ahead and crouch place it on top of it, just like this, and as you guys will see, it'll flow perfectly to all the edges without falling off. And then we're going to place an empty bucket in here, and we're just going to do that the whole way down, and we're going to alternate. So as you see, that one's got a water bucket inside of it, this one's got an empty bucket with water, so that means this one gets a water bucket inside of it. Oops, I did not mean to do that. A water bucket should be put inside of it, just like so. And then as you guys can guess, for the one below that, all we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a water bucket once again, and we're going to go ahead and crouch place this bucket on this very center dispenser right here, and then inside that will get ourselves an empty bucket. And then we're just gonna continue this whole thing, this alternating pattern, all the way down. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and did that pattern just all the way down with no water, no water, and whatever with the bucket inside of it. And that's just nice because that will alternate it when it's activated by the clock. Anyways, up here what we need to do is grab ourselves our scaffolding. We're just gonna come right here, place down a block, a slab right here, so that we can build on top of this. All we're going to do is we're going to go and build 40 scaffolding blocks up in the sky. So that's going to be 1, 2, 1. And then what we can do is we can just look at it like, we just look at the bottom right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then right, I went ahead and built ourselves 40 scaffolding blocks up, and that's just because this right here is the most optimal place to AFK, because this will load the whole entire farm 40 blocks high. Like I said, we're 40 blocks up from this top layer, and this again, like I said, will load the whole entire farm but almost nothing below it, so that way you get the maximum rate. Now all I'm going to do is just make ourselves a simple little AFK platform, just a bit of glass, and you know, maybe put some slabs on it, nothing really too crazy, some glass like this, maybe put some blocks like this, I don't know, slabs on top or something like that to protect from other things. It's just an AFK platform, really not hard to build. And then we're just gonna throw some torches on the inside of it like this, maybe right there, just protect us from everything from the outside. So yep, just like that, that is ourselves our little AFK platform that we can go in and AFK in when we want to. And like I said, I would recommend building this in the ocean or something like that. But if not, if you just have this on land, make sure you light up the area below it. Otherwise, you see how dark this is. You will get so many mobs spawning down here that will be taking up the mob cap rather than having them spawn in the farm. And as you guys probably know, this little pillar right here, you can go and destroy all of this pillar right here. We do not need this middle pillar thing anymore. Alright, now in order to turn the farm on, all you gotta do is flick this lever right here. You will see this goes out, and just listen. You will hear all of the water be dispensed, and it should be alternating perfectly. So as you can see, that has water, that doesn't, that has water. And then when it's redispensed once again, it should go ahead and flip. This one will have water and that one won't. So in just a second here, as you guys see, it redispensed. Now all I have to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put my game mode on hard. I had it on peaceful, that way we didn't have a bunch of mobs spawning while we were in it. Now it's on hard mode, and all we gotta do is just sit back and wait. You can go and AFK up there, or you can go chill at the bottom, whatever you want. And as you guys will see, we will start getting tons of mobs just come flying out of here and put into these chests. As you can see, there they already are, just tons upon tons of mobs just falling out into here. In just like 1 second of this running, we've already got all that stuff. So as you can see, very fast, very efficient farm. You're not going to need more than one of these. And again, this was only 8 platforms high. You can build this pretty much as many as you want, as long as you can load them all in. But yeah, as you guys can see, that is a lot of mobs dropping out here. It's really satisfying to watch, to be honest. But that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this mob farm helps you get all the mob drops that you want, because I mean, just like look at how many people our mobs are going down there. But like I always say, thank you guys for watching another video. I'll be helping down in the comment section down below if you do have any questions. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you all in the next one. How'd I go? Third person. Peace out, everybody.